skip the high school part. They make more of this fight as well.
Why your jerseys like grayed out, Ken?
There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the UCLA Bruins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Colorado head coach told me before the game he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Buffalo's ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First carry of the season. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Play action. Iamaleava. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll try to do it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. The Bruins will punt this one away. Now on the return. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Using his legs, it's Young. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Young.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Lewis to throw. Finds his man. It's Young. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Running inside. It's Knight. Turning it on. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman McNeil used to.
Okay, a good pull. Freeman McNeil, I don't remember him, but I do remember a guy like Maurice Jones-Drew, who's a little bowling ball and just ran physical, and just finding those guys that you can feature in your offense.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing, Imaliama. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that 1st down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Trying to keep this drive alive.
Yeah, and how about it? Never a doubt. 4th down. You stick true to the RPO game and who you are. Hand the football off, make the right read, get the big 4th down conversion.
The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. reeled in. It's Thomas. Open space at the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Knight. Got a little grab. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
Well, the offense was off to a bit of a slow start, but we know in talking to this running back, he prides himself on getting stronger as the game goes on. And here in the second quarter, he breaks off a beautiful long touchdown to put his offense on the board. And you know now he's going to be asking the offensive coordinator to start feeding him the football.
give me more touches. Shocker that he would say that. But the other side of the ball, defense, like we've got to swarm to the football. It's got to be a consistent effort to try to stop the running back, because he is good. He is dynamic. And you just saw one touch can change the field position and can change the scoreboard, just like it did right there.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll move the tight end. They'll go right back to him. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Running inside. It's Young. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hand.
Maybe some room here. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Third down from the gun, Lewis. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Delayed handoff. It's Knight.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be changing the route. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires left. It's complete. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 16 after the big-time game.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He got it. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Perry. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest versus the Akron Zips. And it's the Demon Deacons looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the 1st half.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Lewis. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Motion from the wide receiver. Iamaleava got his man, and he goes down right there. That play's going to lose yardage.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. That's caught. It's Atkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Hines is back in the middle.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. Now, I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back, because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that.
Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to get...
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Yo.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellis. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down.
It's just crazy. That lineman called that pick. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, yeah, I would have definitely took off after that.
You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise,
makes a grab and room to run. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Ah, he didn't go for it.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job.
Yeah.
People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps. Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. He got, like, my dude got a pick that had no, like, he had no business getting a pick.
Opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Play fake. Nico Iamaleava. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his
it's not
getting
bad,
beat
but
right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Yeah, he was in here.
3rd down, they need 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava.
I already saw it too. I was like, wow,
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown.
He went for the underneath.
What play this offense calls all game long, everything has been working.
Because he does this to himself though.
Gets the back moving. Throwing, Iamaleava. Bringing the heat.
Ooh.
Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Perry. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Offense ready to begin this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Caught in the backfield, it's Welsh. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback. You don't
intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to defend the field position with the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
That was good.
Nice
that was a good tackle.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Oh, no.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on
What
that
is,
last play. Now
what is going on? I'm looking at the stream.
Gets it out fast. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch
It's
consistently.
runs.
There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's fourth down for this defense.
And I love the defense here playing downhill, playing fast, understanding it's 3rd and goal. I don't have as much space behind me. I can be more aggressive on that touch pass. They come up, they set the edge, they make the big tackle.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen,
I thought he was going to score that 7. When we underthrew that ball, I was like, yo. He underthrew that ball at the goal line. I was like, yeah, this is.
The rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Here's Lewis to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Perry.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive.
But he already proved he marched down the field.
Here's the pressure.
Almost threw another pick.
Thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that is his 5th interception.
You said what, Chase?
Not waking up from. Going the other way, and he's got room. He goes out of bounds.
He quitting? Oh.
Yeah.